Church's Chicken or Chick-fil-A? I think you'll agree with me that they both do chicken, but they are not the same. Today we're going to talk about the difference between Dripping Springs and South Austin because though they're both South, they're not the same. Hey, it's me again, Crystal Robena, your local Austin realtor. And if you're considering a move to South Austin, or maybe you've heard of Dripping Springs, we're gonna talk about what makes these communities unique. They're kind of like sisters. They're the same, but different. Okay, my fellow Zillow scrollers, I'm talking to you. If you're considering a South Austin neighborhood and school districts are really important to you, you're probably searching zip codes 78739 and 78748. So let's talk a little bit about what prices look like in those neighborhoods. So we're talking location. South Austin, specifically Shady Hollow and Circle C, has a huge draw for younger families, specifically because they have a fantastic, very active HOA and a highly coveted elementary school system. So here's what you want to know. That's going to come with a premium price tag. On average, homes in these neighborhoods last year closed at an average of $282 a square foot. Now, what does that buy you? I know you're wondering. Well, we're talking about a pretty decent sized lot. Normally, homes in these neighborhoods run about an average of a quarter-ish acre. 0.2, 0.22, 0.25 is kind of the norm. Now, from a footprint perspective, you're probably looking at about 2,800 square feet. You're gonna see homes that are a little bit older in aesthetic, built late 80s, early 90s, great craftsmanship, don't discount it. But keep in mind that you might need to save some funds for some future updates. Okay, so now let's moonwalk it back to Dripping Springs. Pop up that Zillow. Here are your zip codes you need to look for: 78737 and 78620. These are gonna queue Dripping Springs ISD. Now, here's what you wanna know. In this neighborhood, you're gonna pay a premium in the property taxes. HOAs here reign supreme, but they're very active and give a great lifestyle. You're gonna find a mix of much larger acreage lots as well as larger floor plans. So if you're a family that maybe needs a little bit more room to spread or need more work from home spaces, you're gonna wanna consider heading a little further out to Hill Country. You're gonna find lots here range from 0.3 acres on up. The average home sale last year was actually around 1.5 acres. Now, you're probably wondering, what's this gonna run me? A little bit cheaper, actually. We're looking at about $252 a square foot based on 2024 data. Now, keep in mind, you're a little bit further remote and maybe amenities are not as accessible, but the space is priceless. So let's talk the yin and the yang of the South. If you're looking for a lifestyle that's a little bit faster, younger, fueled by fun outdoor bars, nightlife, restaurants, and easy access to amenities, you're gonna wanna check out South Austin. Trust me, that's gonna be more your speed. However, if you're looking for a little bit more of a community feel, tight-knit, small mom and pop, farmers markets, outdoor breweries, baby goats running in the fields, you want to come to Dripping Springs. Now, I know you're curious about what commuting and transportation looks like between the two, so let's talk about it. If you really need to be able to get up and go, be on the move, or even have quick and easy access to an Uber, Dripping Springs is not going to be your friend. Personal fun fact, if you want to book an Uber to go to the airport, you need to give yourself 1.5 hours and be prepared that they may cancel. I would recommend using a local car service, and there's several of them that I can share with you later on. Now, if you're looking to have quick access, I would recommend South Austin Lifestyle. You're gonna be able to jump on I-35, Mopac, hop on Escarpment, and take 45 all the way down to and from. If you're in the Hill Country, be prepared. You're gonna be jammed up in 290, sitting in traffic at the Y, wondering why. Now, for those of you that are active and seeking that outdoor lifestyle, let's break down the differences between the two. When you're living in South Austin, here's what you can expect. you're going to be hiking and biking on the Violet Crown Trail, the Circle C Metropolitan Park. Maybe you're enjoying a stroll and taking in the beautiful scenery at Lady Bird Johnson Park. However, on the flip side, if you're living in Dripping Springs, you're probably going to take advantage of the most beautiful and scenic trails built inside of some of our gorgeous master plan communities. If you like water, you're definitely going to want to check out Milton Reimers Ranch Park, Hamilton Pool Reserve, and Onion Creek that runs right through our very own Calaterra. If you found this video helpful, but still aren't quite sure which neighborhood's right for you, I think it's time we talk. Make sure and stay tuned for a new episode dropping every Thursday. And for everyday life in Austin, be sure and check out my Instagram. And communities. If you like water, you might go and take a little fish. If you're into fishing, grab that pole and head down to Onion Creek.
No, grab that pole. On your go.